Hello there. Today we're going to tour yet another one of my favorite neighborhoods in the Beaufort area. It's called Newpoint. It's located on Ladies Island, which is not far at all from downtown Beaufort, just over the Woods Memorial Bridge. So it's a wonderful location. You're only about 3 miles from downtown Beaufort, yet it's a waterfront community along Factory Creek. It's just beautiful. Newpoint has a neat history to it. It's only 30 years or so old. It was started in the early 90s, and you'll get from the name, it's based on the historical look and feel of the historic area in Beaufort called the Point. So Newpoint has a connection to the Point. So when you're in Newpoint, the homes have an architectural look and feel, the way the roads are placed. It's really built to have a grand, old, and friendly, welcoming feel to it, similar to what you'd get in a historic neighborhood. Hi, my name's Jean Watson, host of Living in the Lowcountry and a local realtor to the greater Beaufort area. If this is the kind of content that you enjoy, please subscribe to my channel, like the videos, leave some comments. I'm always open to suggestions about other neighborhoods you'd like to hear from. So please, thanks a lot for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Okay, let's take our tour around Newpoint. One of the challenges, I'll have to say, with filming Newpoint is that the houses are a little bit closer to the street. And as I mentioned earlier, that's by design. That's so that when you're sitting on your porch and a neighbor walks by, you can wave, you can say hello. It's really, again, builds that sense of community. But it makes it hard for somebody to video the neighborhood. Aren't these homes just beautiful? There's so many things I love about Newpoint. I love the feeling of the old, the historic, the matureness of the plantings, of the gardens, of the trees. I love that many of them have adopted using Confederate jasmine instead of grass. So it really, again, gives that sort of ivy and vines and just a beautiful look and feel to the homes. You can't get very far in Newpoint without coming across a pond, a water spout, a gazebo, a green space. Just the neighborhood was planned beautifully so that you're constantly finding a space where you can meet with a friend, stop and take a look. Just gorgeous, gorgeous layout. So if you've watched some of my videos, you know that I usually have some sort of a personal connection to an area, and so here's my fun story about Newpoint. When I first moved to Beaufort, I found a gym, or actually a workout place. It's a bar studio. And so I was working out there, and that was when I decided to start working on my real estate license. I met a woman there, and we became friends, and still are. And she lives in Newpoint. So when we were talking about me getting my real estate license, we started talking about the different neighborhoods and places to live. They had relocated to Beaufort from Atlanta. And she says, you know, we've thought about maybe looking somewhere else. She says, but honestly, the friends and the community of Newpoint, we don't want to leave. We just absolutely love it. And I thought that was just a wonderful testimony to the community and the feel of Newpoint. Newpoint is located along Factory Creek, so has easy access to the intercoastal, easy access to the Beaufort area or out into the Sound. It's a wonderful location. The community dock is used by all the neighbors in the community and gives you access whether you want to use it as a day dock, use it for kayaking. It's often a social focus point for the community members. It's a lovely area. Also, because of the way it's oriented, you've got gorgeous sunsets to look at, looking across the Factory Creek to downtown Beaufort. When you enter Newpoint, you'll see that there's a small little commercial area right out front. So arguably the best pizza place on Ladies Island is there. There's a couple studios, there's a couple businesses, so there's a little bit of commerce in front as you enter into Newpoint, and then you'll get back to the beautiful neighborhood. As I said, Newpoint is a relatively newer neighborhood, but you sure wouldn't be able to tell looking at it. The way it was planned is just genius. So the roads are a little bit narrower. There's plenty of parks, green spaces, waterscapes, and the whole idea is that it really builds a sense of community. So with the wide front porches, the roads being a little bit narrower, it gives you the opportunity to sit on the porch, chat with your neighbors as they walk by. It really creates a sense of neighborhood camaraderie. Newpoint is a development that has adopted what other developments in the area also have, which is having an alley in the back, and so you've got a separate garage and you access the house and park your car from behind. So another neat thing about Newpoint is with that model and having the separate detached garage, many of them have built what's called a frog, or finished room over garage. So they finished the space above the garage to be a studio or a utility apartment or a place for family and guests to stay. So it really gives you some flexibility as far as the space in your home, and then having this additional space above, whether you want to perhaps rent it out or use it for family, or as I said, for your own studio. It's a wonderful model for a community. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the tour of Newpoint as much as I enjoyed putting it together. It really is just a gorgeous neighborhood, and so many people love it and love to look at it and drive through. Again, my name's Jean Watson. Thanks so much for watching. Please reach out. Let me know if you'd like some more information, if you're curious, if you're planning a trip. I'd love to schedule time to get on the phone and figure out how I can best help you. Thanks so much and have a great day.